Inside or outside your ride, let SpenCAR be your guide. The Ford Ecosport is an offering from Ford for those on a budget. That's probably one of the reasons that you see this car in most car fleet companies. The Ecosport is the car that's just somewhere in between. It's a sub 4-meter compact SUV. But is it for you? Let's find out. Hey guys, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. This will definitely help my channel grow. With the current situation in mind, this is my take if you're planning on owning a pre-owned Ford EcoSport. We are looking at the base trim 2019 to give you a general idea of what this car has to offer. This vehicle has been around for some time now. I have driven this SUV for around 19,000 kilometers and there is nothing that I can remember or complain about. I have taken the service package from the dealers and that's it. I haven't had to bother. Just sit, drive and enjoy. Below is the link in the comment section to find the dealership in case you plan to buy a pre-owned one in the UAE. The EcoSport is a crossover based on the Ford Fiesta with similar dimensions, so Ford's smallest SUV is never going to be the most spacious car. When it comes to the exterior design, you get a bold look and halogen projector headlamps. You also get front fog lamps and the side indicators placed well into the bumpers. Turn indicators are also placed on the side mirrors that give it the SUV feel along with the 16-inch wheels. Move to the rear and you have the high-mounted stop lamps and the split tail lamps. Inside this hard top cover sits the 16-inch spare tire. The EcoSport is quite a practical vehicle with its agility, size, space and overall comfort. The EcoSport comes with a 1498cc 5-speed petrol engine that offers 98 bhp at 3750 rpm. Well, that's not a lot, but it's okay for city driving. Initially, you're not gonna get enough of punch, but go beyond the 3000 rpm mark or 40 kilometers and that's when the fun begins. But again, don't expect a whole lot. Fuel tank capacity is 52 liters and you get a fuel economy of around 15 kilometers per liter. The combination of economy and sport. I have driven this car a lot in the city and must say it's quite comfortable moving around. Thanks to the responsive steering wheel which makes the moving around even in tight spaces quite easy. The drive was refined and the cabin was quite even at high speeds. The suspension handled the bumpy roads quite well too, considering a lot of people want to take this off-road. In my suggestion, it's okay but don't go extreme. The drive height again brings on the added advantage. The cabin felt quite good like most Ford interiors. The seats come with cloth finishes and are quite comfortable with the adjustment headrest. Since this being the base, it comes with black interiors. Daily commutes, school drop-offs, grocery shopping, family picnics, it all fits in. When it comes to seat adjustments, this is something that was a little odd. I found it hard to locate the lever and even when it comes to the smoothness of pulling the lever, it felt quite sloppy. The infotainment takes a center stage and comes powered with Ford Sync, which is Ford's voice control system. Just press the button on the steering and activate the voice control to turn on the radio, increase your volume or simply just to make a phone call. And I must say, it's quite accurate. It just brings in that additional feature to help you keep your eyes on the road. Moving lower is the AC control that is placed perfectly and is easily accessible while driving. AC cooling is good enough to the entire cabin, with no controls for the rear passenger, which was a little disappointing. For charging your phones, you do get 2 additional USB ports and a power unit. Cup holders are at hand for both front passengers. You get a traction control switch to handle the immediate acceleration on slippery surfaces. Storage was quite moderate across the cabin and the glove box, which were not really the most accommodating in comparison to some of its competitors. And so were the door bins too. For your dash, you have the analog instrument cluster with a small screen to show you various vehicle info. You have the headlamp controls here, and leaving it to automatic is the best option as it really is effective and turns on perfectly when needed. You can also increase the dash backlight from here. The rear seats should be able to take up to 2 average size adults or 3 children. Headroom in the overall cabin is good. Being a car this size, you always would wonder about the safety. Well, the Ford EcoSport gets a 4-star rating from the NHTSA. When it comes to the base trim, the EcoSport offers just the driver and the front passenger airbag. Searching for the door opening might be tricky unless you have opened it once. The rear door would open sideways owing to the fact of the massive tire on the door. This tends to take a lot of space, especially when you're hard on it on those crunch parking lots. The wheel wells take up quite a lot of space too. The boot offers 352 liters, which is just about okay, and this could fit most of your grocery shoppings or one large suitcase and 2 small suitcases for your airport commutes. Fold the seats down, and although not fully flat, you don't get much, but you do have an additional space of 705 liters. So is the Ford EcoSport for you? Well, with the competition in Renault Captur, Peugeot 208, Nissan Juke, it's really a matter of personal preferences. Will you go for the EcoSport? Make sure you post a comment down and let me know your feedback.